Andrew MacGyver Murray here with Dirty Free Hub, and getting ready for a bike packing trip tonight. So I thought every time I talk about bike packing, people ask about gear, and so I thought I'd run you through my setup. And you have to start with, so the bike that April and I both ride is called a Norco. It's made by Norco, Canadian firm. It's called a Search XR Carbon. It's a full carbon frame and fork bike, disc brakes. We have 1x11 drivetrain setups with 42. Our large cog in the back is a 42, and the front chainring is a 36. So we have pretty low gearing. And these bikes can swap with either 700C by up to 45C tires and wheels, or a 27.5-inch diameter wheel, or 650B with up to 2.1s. And that's the setup that we run. We run the 650 setups when we go bike camping, just for sort of extra volume in the tires, a little more robust. If we get into some moon dust and deep sand or something like that, it just handles a little bit better with the weight. So yeah, those are the 2.1s. Those are the Thunderbird Schwalbe tires. They're a great tire. I mean, they got all the traction we need for the kind of stuff we're doing, and they roll pretty fast, surprisingly fast on the street or on hard pack. And of course, tubeless. And probably running 25 to 28 PSI in the tires. So nice comfortable ride with the tubeless. So as far as gear, we can get a lot of gear on these bikes and a lot of water. So that's one of the things we really like about these bikes. We can strip them down and even put road tires on them, and they're a great performing gravel bike. Super fun. But then we can also put, we can load them up with camping gear. So our camping gear, the way I have it set up, in the front, I have a specialized, I think this is called their Bolsa system. It's like a sling that clamps to the handlebars, and then a bag that you can stuff. And you can really torque it down with these straps. So in here I have my sleeping bag, the footprint for the tent, and the rainfly for the tent. And then up on top, I've got the rest of the tent, the pole, stakes, and the main part of the tent. And then also up here, I have my inflatable air mattress, not to be confused with my inflatable love doll. For navigation, I run a Wahoo Element. It's a great nav tool. It gives me I can download routes into it really easily and get turn-by-turn instructions. So that's the front, and then on the frame, I've got a Revelate frame bag that I can hold my. Basically, I put sort of the heaviest, densest items that I'm carrying in there because it holds it so securely with no wobble, and low on the bike with low center gravity, so the heaviest stuff goes in there. For tools, I have my Blackburn roll. I have a Lysine tubeless repair kit and tubeless puncture repair kit, and then a spare Tubolito. These are ultra compact, ultra durable tubes. And you notice I have the 27.5 or 650B size in there. And then for water, I can hold two bottles on the fork mounts, which are actually easier to get to while you're riding than a frame mounted bottle. And I have a third bottle. This is actually a smart water bottle, and the reason I have that is that fits my my Sawyer mini water filter. So we fill the smart bottle with creek water or river or lake water, screw this thing on, and when you squeeze the bottle, then out comes filtered water. So then that's how we get filtered water into our other bottles. So this is important because, where we're going, there is no running fresh water. So, and this thing's small enough and light enough. I take this on day trips a lot of times if we know we're out somewhere where we're not going to get water. So, other gear items, frame pump, obviously. And then I have a Revelate tail bag, which has got my down jacket for the night, a spare pair of shorts and socks for the next day, and a couple other light clothing items. Usually I go a little lighter and the more bulky but light items in the tail bag because you put anything heavy in that thing and it's going to swing around, especially if you're off the bike trying to climb. So that's the setup. And if you're curious what it weighs, without water, I'm sitting right about 35 pounds, bike and camping gear. So pretty light, pretty fun for a camping rig, still pretty lively riding setup. So it's camping season, so if you're thinking about getting out there, go for it. If you ever have any questions about bike camping, hit me up. Okay, bye.